I'm sitting here with the amazing Deanna, Miss Personality, right? And
What?
my
Who, me?
program isn't just about, it's not just a bunch of fitness and nutrition, that here's a fitness program, here's a nutrition program for you. Because if I just gave you that, most people aren't going to follow through. People do things all the time. Pretty much if you're watching this video, you've probably been through a different challenge before, a different program. And right now you're feeling like you've tried everything and nothing works. You might feel like your schedule is too busy. You might feel like you have too many responsibilities in other areas. You have all of those situations going on. And right now what we're doing in this program is showing you that you can create the lifestyle that you want. You can have time for yourself. You can have time for other things. And you can just be the amazing you that you want to be. So we're just going to go over the experience with the amazing Deanna, right? How you doing, Deanna?
I am great. How about yourself?
I'm doing amazing as well. Let me make sure I have my phone all the way off, because it be ringing. So, Deanna, tell us a little bit about what has been your experience with the Busy Wives 28-Day Transformation Challenge.
First and foremost, the
Be
commitment. I will. The commitment to getting up at the butt crack of dawn has been challenging, but I think, over the last 4 weeks, my body clock has kind of shifted. So even in only getting 3-4 hours of sleep, somehow I still pop up and can get through the entire day. So I do need to work on actually going to sleep earlier, but I can get up before everybody else and get what I need to get done and kind of sustain the rest of the day. So that's definitely a benefit. It's been challenging as hell. The battle ropes I hate, but I love at the same time. A lot of times I feel like Gumby, but I do feel like, I'm getting stronger. So that's a plus. And most importantly, I appreciate the camaraderie and the sisterhood that's been built up in the process. So it's going to be hard to say goodbye, but it's been great while we've been together.
Awesome, Deanna. And tell us a little bit about, what has been your lifestyle before before you joined this program? What was your lifestyle?
It kind of comes and goes in waves. So sometimes, I'll hit periods where I'm extremely active. Then I have periods where kind of mom life takes over, and that's the priority. And so I have to kind of fall back on everything else. And so right before I came to the class, I had done all last year. I was raw vegan and lost, God,
not even that though. I'm just talking about your typical day, like your typical busy day.
Oh, yeah.
About your typical
My typical day is just running around with all the kids and keeping them sane and getting work done and homeschooling and all of that. So I was at one point getting up in the morning and then I kind of tricked myself to thinking no, I can do something late at night or I can do whatever, and I just never got it done. So if I didn't get it done in the morning, it wasn't happening. I tried to be active at nap time or whatever, but then somehow I ended up taking a nap. So homeschooling and keeping the three of them together, I kind of put myself on the back burner for a while and just was do what you have to do to keep them afloat. So that's been how it's been for a little while.
Yep. And how many kids do you have?
I have 3. I have a 2 going on 3-year-old. I have 1 that just turned 4 in November, and then I have a 6 turning 7-year-old. So we're homeschooling, and then I have a toddler, and then I have a preschooler.
Okay. What is the homeschooling life like? How many hours does that consist of? How much work do you have to do as far as teaching them, as far as checking their work, as far as everything?
So she's a part of CCA's Commonwealth Charter Academy, so she has a teacher, but I'm her learning coach, so I have to manage what it is she does. And today, looking at her schedule, she has 4 assignments, which doesn't seem like much, but sometimes the language arts assignments can be an hour and a half each, and she has 2 of those today. So to spend 3 hours on just language arts and then everything else, and then she has 2 live lessons. So that 2 hours out of the day where she's in a conference with her teacher. And so we sit for anywhere between 4 to 8 hours, navigating with her work and just keeping her on track and keeping her on schedule. And then we try really hard to get breaks and periods to go outside and do other things so that she can take a brain break and it's just not overwhelming and my sons don't burn the house down. So
Awesome. Yes, awesome. So like, all right, now we can talk about like what other things have you tried before the 28-day transformation challenge?
So what have I very honestly have been, when I was younger, I was very big on just starving myself because I understood like once I got into a point where I could control that, it was easy. And then in trying to eat again, finding the balance after that, or with us being busy, we would eat late at night, and so we switched over from that. And then I did Smart for Life, where you eat like 3 bars a day, and then you have a lean and green at night, and that's all you're eating. So I think we were eating maybe 500 to 600 calories a day. That's it. And then I did raw vegan, and even though that took off, I think I lost 25 pounds in 20 days, but we weren't eating anything but fruits and vegetables. And so then I started having like neuropathy issues, and I got cubital tunnel, and then vitamin B deficiency. It was a lot, and that took maybe 3 or 4 months for my nerve endings to kind of get back to normal. And then what else? We did Weight Watchers. We've done a lot, but it was finding something that helped me more accountable. I didn't mind Weight Watchers aside from the fact that I just didn't like the science behind some of the things. Like just unlimited amounts of aspartame is okay, and then on like eggs, you can eat as many eggs as you want throughout the day. They don't care about cholesterol, they don't care about sodium, they don't care about any of that. So I'm like, do I want to have a heart attack from consuming 15 eggs a day, or do I want to find a more balanced approach to it? So I mean, we pretty much tried everything.
You pretty much tried everything. You were trying everything, seeing what works. You had the raw vegan diet where you were like, okay, I'm just gonna eat fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables. You wasn't trying different foods. Every time you tried something different, you went on to try something new, right? And nothing seemed to really get you that sustainable result, or something that that would seem like a lifestyle for you that you wanted, right?
Right.
Lifestyle that you wanted. Like you said, also the accountability. What was the accountability like in those the things that you tried? Was it just you by yourself? Was it
No, everything I've done, my husband has been a part of, which I can credit him for, because he won't let me try anything by myself, and we both understand that in order for the other to be successful, we both have to sacrifice in the same way. But even like the misery of it, you're going to parties and Christmas and whatever, and literally you have your tray of carrots and your grapes, and that is it. And that's not a lifestyle you want to commit to. I feel like at a certain point you should be able to enjoy certain aspects of life, and then it created like a sense of isolation. You don't want to go and be around people because everybody's doing their own thing and what they want to do, and you're stuck with your broccoli. So the accountability has been, like I said, we've always done it together, but in those type of situations, the morale was kind of low because we were both suffering. So we were suffering through just to get it done, to say that we did it and see, what results we can get. But then the maintenance part was impossible. You can't go back and eat a piece of chicken after only eating fruits and vegetables for 20 days and expect to not gain 15 pounds in a week. So, yeah.
So how was this different from anything that you tried before? How was the 28-day challenge different from anything that you tried before?
The group aspect, everybody holding everybody else accountable. Even today, I haven't posted yet, and like, why didn't anybody show up? But we kind of strip one another from the excuse, because we all kind of have like the same lifestyle or, you know, the same challenges. And if we make a point to hold each other up, then nobody really can fall through the cracks unless they really don't give a crap and are not committed.
Yeah.
And then aside from that, I do like that we can get done with everything in under an hour, even doing like P90. You know, some of the DVDs are 90 minutes. And nobody has 90 minutes, especially 4:30 in the morning. It doesn't make sense. So I appreciate that part. I appreciate still feeling energetic, you know, throughout the remainder of the day. I appreciate just the environment and that it feels like we're actually working. I do feel stronger. I have noticed difference. I don't really notice personally until I look back at pictures, but I have noticed changes in the pictures, so I appreciate that part.
Yeah. So how did this challenge make you feel? You touched base on a little bit. How does the challenge make you feel?
I hated it at first. I was so pissed. Like, who has time to do this at the butt crack of dawn?
Why did I sign up for this? What was I thinking?
Yes, what was I thinking? But also, I'm competitive, so if I see other people doing it, well, I'm not gonna quit because, you know, I want to make it to the end. But I feel good. I feel, like I said, I feel stronger. I feel, and that's a big deal for me. I feel more confident. A non-scale victory for me is that I have not worn a pair of shorts because of insecurities I'll be 31, so for at least the last 16 years. And yesterday I was like, F it. You know, if I made it through this, I can do whatever. I wore a pair of shorts yesterday, which isn't a big deal for a lot of people, but for me, that was a big deal. So I feel good. I mean, like I said, I really love the program. I love the people involved. I think we just had a really, really solid group. So yeah.
Yeah, y'all did. Y'all had an amazing group. It was amazing, and that's great. This is the good part. Be honest.
What?
How do you feel about your coaching? How did you feel about your coaching? Is you're genuine? You're honest?
My honest opinion is that you care. You care a lot. You got time management problems first thing in the morning. But you care, and you can see that your heart is not to just like gain finances, but to really kind of set people up for a lifestyle change. And you're not a creeper. You know, a bunch of women in a group with a man can be a little awkward sometimes, but you're respectful, you know, and you care. So that's important.
Awesome. Because it's definitely not about the finances. Like, if I wasn't actually able to help people, and this is something that I think about a lot, like I know some of the issues some women might have. Some women might have issues with finances. Some women might have issues with, you know, time. Some women might have issues with you know, confidence, with their mindset and all of these different things. And if I really couldn't help them, if I really didn't care about it, if I would just give you a fitness and nutrition program and you were losing weight, but you still wasn't, your finances didn't, you know, increase, your mindset didn't change, your confidence didn't grow, then I wouldn't be happy doing what it is that I'm doing. Like,
right.
The finances, I'm also to the point where we're actually creating opportunities for people that need. So it's all around the board. If a person needs having financial issues with my program, I'm also providing an opportunity to add that kind of value to them as well. So that's a whole nother topic. So like you said, but about the coaching though, what did you learn? As far as the coaching on this experience? And you could bring your kids on the video if they want to come on there, whatever you need to do. This is like very comfortable. This is real stuff, genuine stuff. I just can't have JoJo here because he's crazy.
Well, my youngest is too. I learned kind of to be more in control. So, you know, even when you forget what the stretches are or whatever, it's, you know, it's kind of on us to kind of take authority and kind of push everybody else through that. And even with staying consistent with the MyFitnessPal app, and then like not beating myself up if it wasn't perfect today, and really just committing to being better tomorrow. My husband now was like, "Babe, show me what you did on the ropes. I'm trying to do it." You know what I mean? So for him, pimping me at this point to replicate a class for him, you know, he appreciates it too, because, you know, he's getting the benefits on the backhand, and really kind of seeing a difference in that way. But, you know, a lot of stuff having to do with like remembering to make yourself a priority, I think is the most important lesson learned right now, because as moms and as wives and whatever, we always find a way to make ourselves less significant to kind of keep everybody else afloat. And so in taking, you know, an hour a day to make sure that we stop and we reflect on ourselves is definitely important.
Awesome. So, tell me about what results have you, I don't even know what your results are. What results have
I lost 11 pounds, so.
11 pounds, what else? Body fat percentage, you know, like you said, confidence, motivation, energy, all of that. Tell her about all of the results that you've achieved on this journey.
So definitely lost 11 pounds, but it wasn't like 11 flabby pounds. When I did the vegan challenge, I lost a lot of weight, but I was still squishy. And so even though I weigh more now, I still wear the same sizes, but I'm more kind of like solid, and my composition has changed a little bit. My shirts are definitely a lot looser. I have cellulite reduction. What else? Guys, so much. I have to go back and look at body fat. I think I lost like 5% body fat, which is not bad for 28 days.
Yeah.
What else? I drink a lot more water now. I mean, I was drinking a lot of water, but it's annoying, and sometimes I crave something else. But now I'm conscious, like, do I really want Starbucks? Because that's like 300 to 700 calories in fluffy coffee, when I can just drink this 45 calorie coffee and keep pushing. What else? I don't know. I think that's a lot.
Yes, that is. That's a lot. You know, your clothes got smaller. You toned up in the process, as well as, you know, lost the weight. You didn't lose your muscle mass. Right? You're feeling stronger. You have a lot more energy, right?
Yes.
Right. And you can actually, it's something that you can actually see the result as well when you look back on it.
Right.
Because it's like 30 days is not going to give you that ultimate, like, okay, I know what's going on, but you've been actually able to measure your progress this time and see that, okay, something has actually happened. You know, you learned about your nutrition. You learned how to say, okay, if I want to eat certain kinds of foods, I know how to utilize certain apps, certain systems, so that I can create the meal plans that I want for myself. If I want to be outrageous, we didn't starve you, right?
No. No, and some days it was hard to get all the calories in and all the protein in, and I just be like, not today, you know. And then sometimes it's hard to stop eating, so it depends on the day. But guys, like, definitely balancing act. So
awesome. So the last question is, Deanna, would you recommend this challenge to other women, other wives?
No, just kidding. No, I definitely would. I think if you really want to kick in the butt to kind of, you know, reshape your life, and not just, you know, to get your summer body or whatever, but to feel better about yourself and to feel healthier, and to really kind of establish a sense of self as a priority, I definitely would recommend the program to anybody, really. I mean, I know your focus is on women right now, but definitely to anybody.
Yeah, we're going to get the men. We're going to take care of these men as well soon. You know, we just got to get one thing done at a time.
Right, absolutely.
And